What are the chances of me meeting a millionaire with a secret addiction to BDSM? Slim to none, if not impossible. Now, what are the chances of me meeting a wealthy older man, a sugar daddy? Very, very possible. Don't get me wrong, I like 50 Shades of Grey, but it's a bit unrealistic. I want to read something that excites me, something that leaves me wanting more, and more importantly, something that inspires me. I want to be able to put myself in the main character's shoes and imagine that something like that can happen to me, realistically speaking, if you know what I mean. But where are my manners? Let me introduce myself. I'm Vicky, and I'll basically be comparing 50 Shades of Grey versus Addicted to My Sugar Daddy. I'll backtrack a little and take you back to a few weeks ago when I first started reading these two books. So, you want to possess things. You are a control freak. I want to deserve to possess them. But yes, bottom line, I do. You sound like the ultimate consumer. I am, he smiles, but the smile doesn't touch his eyes. It's sort of funny how my new hobby has become reading. Who would have thought? But with the Kindle evolution and all this talk about erotica stories, I decided to take some time out and read. I find myself unable to put down this book, 50 Shades of Grey. All my friends kept talking about it. Everyone seems to love it. It's actually been a bestseller worldwide. And so a few nights ago, I decided to buy a copy of my own and begin reading it. Fascinating. Oh, Christian Grey has me at a loss for words. I find myself falling in love with a fictional character. The BDSM aspect makes it even better. At first, I found the story to be a little slow, but gradually as I keep reading, it seems to get more interesting. My favorite character, hands down, is Christian Grey. He's such a dominator. Did you know that 50 Shades of Grey has opened the door for a lot more great stories in the erotica genre? It's called the 50 Shades of Grey phenomena. Now, how many books can do that? This erotic novel by E.L. James has sold millions of copies worldwide to people just like me and you. Well, now I'm done with reading 50 Shades of Grey. Overall, it was a good book, but I was a little disappointed, I have to admit. There was a little too much repetition in some places, and why does Anastasia keep referring to her inner goddess? I think that's so lame. I'm sorry. Anyway, since I'm done reading 50 Shades of Grey, I found another steamy, hot, erotic story that I know I will enjoy. The name alone has me at the edge of my seat. Addicted to My Sugar Daddy. He pulled away. My God, little girl, you are going to drive me crazy, he said, taking in a deep breath. I could tell he was trying hard to control himself. Little girl, I teased. I'm 23 years old, I said arrogantly. What's 23 compared to 43 plus 4? He replied with a wicked little smile on his face. Now that's what I'm talking about. Wow, this book is really amazing. So far, I'm really, really enjoying this story. It's amazing to see how much Liz and I have in common. Lord knows sometimes making the rent and the bills can be a challenge. By the way, Liz is a college girl trying to make the rent and bills. She is now about to date an older man who I hope will help her with these bills and stuff. Oh, did I mention that this book is funny too? Anyway, I don't want to spoil it too much for you, but I will let you know how it goes after I get done reading it. Well, hey there. So, I'm done reading Addicted to My Sugar Daddy by author Matt Collins, and I loved it all the way. I did, however, want to know more about what happens in the end. I'm desperate. I want more. I need a second part to this story. But in comparison to 50 Shades of Grey, Addicted to My Sugar Daddy offers a more realistic feel to the story. It has a little less BDSM, but oh well, it still has a great storyline. I enjoyed both books though, and I definitely have my favorite. Anyway, why don't you check it out for yourself? Addicted to My Sugar Daddy by Matt Collins is available on Amazon Kindle. Just follow the link below this video in the description area. I would tell you more, but I don't want to spoil the story for you. And besides, hold on. My phone's vibrating. Hi, Big Daddy. Oh, really? Yeah, dinner. Dinner sounds great. Okay, bye. That was my sugar daddy calling. Turns out he just booked us a dinner at a fabulous restaurant. Gotta go. Go get your copy. Click on the link in the description area below. Bye.